Good evening, everyone, with Ray Ferraro downstairs and Eddie Olczyk upstairs with me. I'm Mike Emery. October, first month of the hockey year, and a great time for a strong start to the season. Eddie, as we get ready for this, what's on your mind?
I've been looking forward to this one for a while, Doc. Both of these teams have the ability to put the puck in the back of the net. Goaltending, as we know, could be the difference here.
As we get set to drop the puck for this game, all eyes are on Steven Stamkos, who is almost always in the running for the Rocket Richard Trophy for most goals. The Eastern All-Stars get the first play of the game. That's a good solid poke check. Scooped up by PK Subban. Huge hit, possession's gone.
That hit might rattle a few teeth.
Moving it to Jamie Benn. And that's an offside.
Subban's laid it all out on the line. He was injured earlier in the shift, still had enough jam to get out and block the shot.
And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. Moving along in the defensive zone. Chip the Yager. Locks on that. They score! Wow, that's getting on the board fast.
You get this close to the goaltender, the puck on your stick, you got to snap it quick.
And so we see this all the time. The goaltender thinks he's in perfect position, so he drops down to spread out, and the puck beats him up over the glove.
The Eastern All-Stars now have a one-goal lead in the first period. Perhaps they can build on this and carry something sizable to the dressing room. And the face-off's won. Slid to Giroux. Outstanding save with a glove. And a whistle.
Well, shooter can't do much more than that, guys. That's an excellent shot that he delivered to the net, but the goaltender makes the save.
Face-off win here. Right in front. Nicely patted away. The defense was in the way. Loose puck. What a scrum. Rocked and held like a baby. To Kane. He gains the zone. Terrific glove save. Passing one off now to Stamkos. Pass attempt, the Yager. Shoots one. Oh, what a save. He brought his best shot, and it got stopped.
Luongo's able to scramble back into position to make an excellent stop here.
Under 8 minutes have been skated here in the first. Only one goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0. At the front of the net. On to Tavares. Oh, tremendous stop by Quick.
Everyone knows that, Doc. That was a tremendous save, and even the shooter realizes how good that was.
Great job on a cut pass. Trying to go to Burns. Pitching it to Daniel Sedin. Lift it back along and down the ice, and it goes for an icing.
Been a long time since this wasn't the garden variety stop for a goalie. Down in the butterfly, turned aside.
The Eastern All-Stars win the draw. It's a point hammer shot. Burns has an injury on this play, but he's continuing to hang in out there. Now the puck rounded up by Fall. Looking to Tavares. Directing that one to Backstrom. Thrown in by Daniel Sedin. And now it's directed to Malkin. Gains the zone and looks over his options. You could almost count that one, but no. Pitching this one to Scott. The Eastern All-Stars have it in their own end. Propelled to Giroux. Delayed penalty call. One team is going to be short from this. Let's see what the call is. The Western All Stars will have to sit 2 minutes for interference.
Clearly an interference call, not allowing the player to get involved into the play.
And so begins power play number 1. Let's see if it's power play goal number 1. Doughty's got it on his stick, trying to clear.
Nobody stands around on this power play. Somebody is always moving.
You've got it, Eddie. Let's watch to see if you're a prophet here. The goalie gets to the bench, got his stick on it. And we get a penalty. The referee to the table, a player to the box. The Western All-Stars are guilty of a minor penalty for interference.
You got to play with controlled emotion. You can't run around and hit everybody, especially when they don't have the puck.
Every game presents a fork-in-the-road opportunity, and this is it. It's a long 5-on-3 power play, and it begins now. Big drive, acrobatic stop by Quick.
There are a lot of happy humans there after that spectacular stop.
Sent back down, so now they can get the change they wanted. And possession seized by Neal. Slid just inside the line. Score! What an impressive goal, shorthanded.
Key to this goal on the one-timer, hands away from the body and follow through.
Luongo's not able to get his glove on that. It beats him low to the glove side.
Neutral zone face-off 1. Possession established here. Big drive! And that one sent back out to center. Laid on to Subban. And a bomb to Malkin. Lets it go. Guarded the goal again. Pointed to Carlson. Oh, what a stop.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Snapping a pass to Weber. The stick broke on the shot. Oh, and he misses.
I've seen momentum changers, but a stick break?
1 minute left.
Gains the zone. Hatchets one. Good chance. Denied. Right on his stick on the centering pass. Puck is thrown to Duchesne. That play is offside, and so back to center ice for the faceoff.
Quick's going to be able to make that save all day. His positioning is perfect. It's not a difficult scoring chance.
The first period is over, and both teams struck, but only one time.
Hey fans, now is the time to pick up your team calendars. You can pick them up at kiosk 144 on the lower level.
Bufflin's goal is the one that has tied this game. We are at the end of the period and headed to intermission. Game tied, second period, clock moving. Lets it go. That's terrific work with the pad. Still has control up the wing. Puck collected by Sagan. In his own end, he'll keep possession. Chip to Ben. Smart recovery by PK Subban. The Western All Stars get 2 for cross-checking.
You want to see a cross-check? Look at the player's hands and positioning on his stick.
This has been a power play that's gotten a lot of times, but no goals. Maybe that'll change with this one. The Western All Stars with a clean win on the draw. Sent on back down by Bufflin. This one comes into the possession of the guy who's supposed to stop all these. Moving it to Stamkos. Nicely done with the interception. Lugged out of the defensive zone. One into another.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
Wonderful save with a pad. Passing one off now to Duchesne. That was a great job. Shot back down. More time off the clock. Pass attempt to Malkin. That's a good solid hit. He'll feel that one.
Not very often you see a big hit like that in open ice.
A good stick there, so no complete pass. A shot. Huge. Stop by Quick.
Quick's looking awfully confident after that outstanding stop. I'm sure he's looking to make a little bit more eye contact with the shooter.
The Western All Stars penalty kill has gotten a workout, but still perfect. The Eastern All Stars have it up the wing. Shoots. They score. Stamkos.
Goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
Enzo, this has got to be a great shot because from my angle, there doesn't look like a lot of net. Even with the goaltender down, he seems to have most of it covered.
The Eastern All-Stars are ahead by one. They've been wheeling that puck to the net a lot. Over 6 minutes have transpired here in the second. We had a tie game until just moments ago. It's a one-goal contest. Good quick stick. Trying to go to Daniel Sedin. Goes back deep for him. Pitching it to Stamkos. And he steps in. He's in! Marvelous save by Quick. Big hit. Possession gone.
Backstrom's just gliding to the bench, Doc, after that huge hit.
Shot down for an icing. They are overwhelmed, and I guess they thought that was the best thing.
Backstrom's been in discomfort since this hit here.
The Eastern All-Stars prevailing on the faceoff. Right in front. Kick save. Magnificent save.
What quickness side to side.
Goalie to the bench. Arms still in the air. Substitution made. Yossi's getting a minor for interference.
You cannot stop his progress in this particular play. You have to allow him the ability to be able to move up the ice. Interference.
This has been a power play that's gotten a lot of times, but no goals. Maybe that'll change with this one. The Eastern All-Stars get the draw. They score! A power play goal, and it's a biggie.
It's not how hard you shoot it, but it's the release that counts, and he snaps it home.
And so I think it's the quick release that fools the goaltender. He just gets a little piece of it, not near enough to stop it.
The Eastern All-Stars second period lead is now 2, and that's not a surprise because they've had the puck most of the time. Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Looking to Bergeron. Directing that one to Letang. Slid to Malkin. And he shoots. Oh, he scored! Oh, I take that back. No goal.
Eastern All-Stars have been talking on the bench about crashing the front of the net. I think they get too close to the goaltender here. This is going to be no good.
The goal is under review.
Hey, Ray, what's going on down there?
Just spoke to a representative from the road team. They're going to be short a player for the rest of the night. The injured player won't come back.
Thrown up the middle to Scott. Back on his stick. Those big pillows on his pump checked away. Gets in. What'll he do? Shoots and a save. Got in the way of that one. Ooh, a dangerous play made by the goaltender, but he's got it. Possession taken by Perry. And another strong save. Gathered up again by Malkin. Fires, and he's hammered.
Oh, that nasty hit. Somebody's going to come to the aid of that player.
Tavares is hurt, slow to the bench, and as he gets there, the trainer's already waiting for him.
The Eastern All-Stars starting back in their own end. He's in on an onside play. He's alone. Wonderful stop by Quick. And now it's directed to Jamie Benn. Players tired, about to get a rest, but still seconds to play in this period. Decides to head for the corner. Good try there. Nice job, straight stand-up poke check. Icing is nullified thanks to the hustle on that play. The second period has been played, and that's the fun part. We now look forward to the third.
If you want to show us your accuracy, register now for our Shoot to Win contest, where one lucky fan will shoot a puck from center ice to try and win an
Subban's goal took it from a one-goal game to a two-goal advantage. Intermission is next. "40 minutes have been played. They are getting ready for the third period here. So take us back through the game. What do you think, Eddie?
The Western All-Stars have taken some penalties, Doc, but they're still in this game because of the great specialty team on the penalty killing side.
It is the third period, the regulation time period, and we are underway. Good quick poke check there. Bounced off the boards to Giordano. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. Marvelous save. No time on that one.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Throws it to Ben. Nice little lead to Giordano. Oh, what a block. Can he clear? Breakaway chance. Dogged determination there. Oh, that's a great save by Quick. Pitching this one to Sagan. To Subban. Snapping a pass to Stamkos. Gets in, looks over his options here. Broke it up well with the poke check. Puck is thrown to Pavelski. Lets it go. Score! Pavelski.
Oh, that shot was heavy and dangerous. Good thing it didn't hit anybody.
Luongo's got an excellent glove hand, but his desperation attempt here is not enough. Up over the glove and in.
The Western All Stars have struck back, only trailing by a single goal, and we're in the dramatic third period. And they've won the faceoff. On to Bergeron. Outstanding play. That's a marvelous save.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Moving it to Bergeron.
41 seconds.
Has it picked up. Passing one off now to Pavelski. It's dumped in. Still have control in their own end. Pass attempt to Duchesne. Skilled play by PK Subban. Onside. Loose puck gathered by Dustin Byfuglien. Could this be icing? And it will be, based on the defense arriving first.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go with the puck. Guys, this is an excellent shot, but the goaltender makes an excellent pad save.
We go down to the benches. Here's Ray.
Just spoke to a representative from the road team. They're going to be short a player for the rest of the night. The injured player won't come back.
Chooses the corner. Propelled to O'Reilly. That's a good pad save. Terrific determination by O'Reilly. Nicely off that bump. Trying to go to O'Reilly. Glides across. Great opportunity denied. And the puck controlled by PK Subban. And play is stopped for a penalty. Neal's headed to the penalty box. A minor for tripping.
No, this is a tough call. He was trying to play the puck, but he tripped up the attacking player.
The power play unit has connected earlier in the game. This is the biggest one thus far. Let's see how they do.
Neal, 2 minutes for tripping.
Gathered in by John Tavares. At the point, big shot!
Malkin's clearly in some anguish here. He's working.
Great save. Laid on to Stamkos. Good save there. Goalie's one of the 6 guys on the ice. He can pass. He did that. The Eastern All-Stars carry through center. Shoots one, And it's turned aside. Shoots it on. Score! The hat trick. It's not really loud in here, but they don't expect that.
The goaltender was surprised at how quick that snapshot got on top of him.
It was a wide open net, Edzo, when he went to shoot it, but what a great effort by the goaltender as he tried to dive back on the play. Just can't get there.
The Eastern All Stars from the neutral zone start to work. What a hit!
You saw him coming just at the last minute, is able to spin off, but that's a big hit. Bergeron's down after that hit, Doc. You're right, that was an enormous hit. Bergeron's injury is apparent as soon as you see this hit. The collision was fierce.
Just under 3 minutes still left in the third. The Eastern All Stars just added some insurance to make this a 2-goal lead. To Stamkos.
Stamkos has been very noticeable, Doc. He's
Big point-blank save there.
a missed opportunity from this close in.
Nicely into the zone. Great glove save, and he keeps it.
What a glove save. He showed him the glove, and he took it away.
I think this is a good point to hear from Ray Ferraro.
Doc and Edzo will take a look back at the hat trick. He's finished from some very difficult spots on the ice, but has been an exceptional player throughout.
He has been spectacular, Ray. They win the draw. Now can they get it out? Pitching it to Yonder. We are in the last minute of regulation time. The Western All-Stars up the wing lug the puck. Fires a shot. A good solid shot, but a strong stop and deflection out of play off the goaltender.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
They won it. Now what can they do? Save!
Oh, he was lucky to make that stop off that screenshot.
Every once in a while you get a chance from a grade A spot. Not often you get a chance to shoot the slapper, and even less times does the goalie make the stop.
Scott's team is losing, and he is losing draws. That's the way to make him pay.
If you're here to watch physical hockey, well, there you go.
O'Reilly's hurt here. He's just going to go back to the bench. He's in some kind of pain.
Nice pass right up the gut. And that one shot down the ice, and it will be an icing.
O'Reilly's injury was apparent as soon as you saw this hit. Huge collision, bone-rattling check.
And they've won that draw. Good defensive work there. Weber's got 2 minutes for interference.
You got to be in control. You just can't run around and hit everybody, especially when they don't have a puck.
You can just see the confidence when a team is lightning-like on the power play, and this one is. They get another chance beginning now. They won that face-off. Can they clear it?
Time of the penalty.
And picked up now by Dowdy. Poke checked away by Tyler Seguin. They shot it back down. Now they can get ready for another rush. Luongo sees this one come to him, and so he takes possession. Puts one on, and it's driven away again. The clock is at zeros. The game is over. This game was a close game, and it was a little bit deceptive that way because of the victor's time of possession.
Could have thrown 2 or 3 pucks out there, and they were going to have all of them all at the same time.
So that is it for this one. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good night all.